Woo! Oh my goodness. I made it. I made it. I made it, y'all. I made it. I was only a little smidgen behind, right? Woo! All right, all right. Come on in here, child.
Let me get this light. I thought I had enough. There you go.
Open up in the dark again. Uh-oh. She got us on the big screen.
Yeah.
She got us on the big screen. Woo! What's going on, everybody? What's going on? China Doll, how you feeling?
I'm feeling good. How are you feeling?
Man, oh my God, it's going to be a good show tonight.
Yeah.
Good God. God is good.
Yes.
Good God. Woo! My eyes look a little red, y'all, because I just woke up.
What?
My goodness. Took me a good old power nap. Now I'm getting ready with Dougie. Art and Dougie. See, that's a Washington, D.C. thing. Yeah. I don't own the rights to that music. So, Dougie, don't try me. Don't try me. But I love you. Woo. What's going on, everybody? Merlin, first one in the house is Merlin. My girl Merlin wants her. What's up, Rachel Wooten? How you feeling? There go the Queen. The Queen is in here. Queen Leandra China in the comments, in the paint. It started. In the comments like, yeah, it's about to be on tonight. There go Karen, y'all. Connie Barnes up in here. Is that a bell I hear?
Yeah, that's my ring.
Oh my goodness.
You gotta have those nowadays. I have cameras too. That's sad.
It happens. It happens. It happens.
Yeah.
What's up, Value Val? Teron. Value Val. What's up, Phil Brandt? What's going on, good people? Honey B. Lee. Andrea Davis. Narcopathy in the house. What's up, Holly? Y'all come in and hit the like button. Bing! Well, you just gonna get a wonderful situation tonight. What's up, Holly? Keisha Spady in here. What's up, Jasmine? Josie Ferry. Keisha Spady. Mark. Maricia. Mystic Wisdom Tarot by Mary. What's up, JMR? Milan. The Narc Fairy's in here, y'all. The Narc Fairy is up in here. What's up, JBE? JBE 162. Jim Stewart. Woo! Michaela. What's up, Michaela? Honeybee. There go Miss Breezy. Miss Breezy, you know, she got to be fashionably late. You know, she like me. I'm telling y'all, Alicia is just like me, man. I'm going to be late. If it's something to be late to, I'm going to be late to it.
I'm sorry. My work ethic won't allow me to be late.
You know what? I ain't even mad because my work ethic will allow me.
Hey, it's your show. So whenever you come, you're on time.
Hey, you know, we can't even get it started. Yes, indeed. What's up, Linda Rose, Alicia, Giant Slayer? What up, dude? What's up, Lisa Garland, Derek Richardson, L Boogie? Man, that made me feel like I was in that movie, Paid in Full.
Oh, Lord.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Oh, my goodness. What's up, family? How's everybody's week. How was your week as we go into the weekend? What's up, William Roy, Alicia, Melissa Smith, William Washington, Lemlani, Jim Allen, Deborah Tony, Andrea. What's up, Allison? Kick rocks up in here, Brooklyn. Can you say Brooklyn? Tell me that don't sound like Peyton Ford. That was just like that. Yeah. What's up, Linda Rose? Faux man. What's up, faux man? Man, I love when people have those original names. It just give us our own, it give us our own little identity. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, for sure.
No Narcnet, Miss Amy. Yeah. Said I'm on the way home from work. Been working. Alicia said, look, I'm on the way home. We've been working. Okay. What's up, Black Butterfly? Yeah. Everybody, y'all hit that like button. Come on in here. Because tonight, man, it's just going to be on. It's going to be on.
Yeah.
Let me first, before we get started, okay? Let me say, the title for tonight's show, and for all the narcs watching, and I know you watching. Oh my goodness. Boy, it's dedicated to you tonight. Yeah, you're going to get it tonight. Yeah, it ain't going to feel good either. It is not going to feel good. Guys, what's up, Aquarian? Ed Marie LaFontaine. The only reason a narcissist has achievements is so that they can fall from a higher place. The narcissist is always going to just be up and down in life, and there will be times in that narc's life that look like it's looking like, whoa, this fool just did this to me, and you out here shining?
Mm-hmm.
Like, wow, whoa, hold it. How could a just God, allow this? Well, let me tell you, my friend. What's up, Allison Glove? Let me tell y'all, man. When you see the narc going up, when you see it their life looking like they are achieving, just watch out. Watch out. The fall is near. For all of y'all, for everybody. What's up, Lando? For everybody that thinks that the narcissist goes on with their life and they just live happily ever after. Hey, Christine. Markwell. For all of y'all that think a narcissist goes on and like they just in a happy relationship somewhere. Happy relationship? How? Prove it. You come on here talking about they're in a happy relationship. I need proof.
Right.
Yeah. I need the proof. I need the blueprint. I need the hold on. What do they say? What is the thing that they call it down? Receipts. I need the receipts. I need the receipts, counselor, because I'm sorry, you're gonna need to prove it, and you're gonna have to prove it from all angles too. That their health is great. The doctor gave them a clean bill of health. You're gonna have to prove the job is great, the business is great, the bank account is great.
Facts.
The mindset, their mindset is great. Their relationship, not no 1 second snippet.
Right.
Babe, come on, take a picture. And then they go cuss them out.
Right.
Proof. Need proof. What's up, Zandra? Linda Rose, Value Val. We need proof.
Yes.
I'm gonna need proof of that, because what you ain't gonna do is come in here talking about nah. Narc doing great. They living it up, life good. You know, they just winning every day. You know, they just somebody throw them an extra $1 million and they just look, they gleam. They look like their skin is gleam, shimmering skin.
Yes.
Shimmering, man. Whoo, man. I'm telling y'all, man, me being around this, and just around people that have been done wrong. Listen here, y'all. Being around people that have been done wrong by a narcissist. Info is coming to me daily, man. Daily. I'm seeing. So if y'all don't see it, I'm seeing it. Okay? I'm seeing it. I'm seeing it from every angle. And I'm seeing a lot of stuff that maybe some of y'all don't see. And again, man, I personally think you do not need to see what the narc is going through until you're at a certain place with the narcissist. I truly don't think you need to see it, because the thing that I am learning, I told y'all just a couple of weeks ago, pray for your enemies, man. I told y'all a couple of weeks ago. And the reason that I have had a change of heart, because I was not in that space. I was never telling nobody, no. Y'all need to pray for your enemies, man. I was not feeling that at all. I was like, man, whatever. Whatever happened to him, happened to him. It's whatever. I was not feeling that.
Sorry.
What you doing? What is you doing?
So I could comment.
Man, I was not feeling that. I was not feeling none of that, y'all. I was not feeling that, a narcissist. Oh, Teddy Bear got 18 days, no contact. Woo!
That's
1 year narc free. There you go. I was not feeling that. Give them, talking. Well, I definitely ain't gonna tell you to talk to them, but I was not feeling the forgiveness part for them.
Yeah.
All they've done to us. I was against it.
Yeah.
Before God allowed me to see. He's like, bruh, I'm not playing. God is not playing with this devil. Y'all can think what you want to think.
Yeah.
You think that they out here winning. You can think it all you want. They not winning. They are not winning. They are not winning. And by the time you get to see that they are not winning, when you see what that narc is going through in its totality, and you don't even need to see the totality of their demise, I can almost guarantee you're going to feel sorry for that person. If you have any empathy. Yes, the narc furry, yes, indeed. I'm trying to tell you. I understand. I was saying, listen, I've been saying the same thing the whole time I've been on YouTube. Like, man, I pray they get what they supposed to. I just don't even feel like that anymore, because I'm seeing these people's lives become completely destroyed. Not only destroyed on a level where it ain't just for today. See, we just want them to hurt the way they hurt us.
Right.
That ain't how they gonna get it back.
No.
That's not. Y'all think that the narc is gonna get it back through somebody else cheating on them and somebody else lying to them. Guess what? They gonna get that too.
Yeah.
They gonna get all of that too. But it's so much more that you ain't even thinking about. You ain't thinking about how the narc gonna pay their bills next month. Good God, you not thinking about the financial stress that's gonna be put on that narc. Yeah, I know it looked like they was shining over there. It looked like they was winning. You ain't ready to see the narc at the other end of the spectrum that they are going to see. You ain't ready to see it. We think we are. We think we ready to, yeah, we want to look at them the same way they looked at us. Man, family, I'm telling you, when you see let me put this in my notes. You not even gonna want what you see happening to the narcissist happen to your worst enemy. That's how the narc's life, that's the direction the narc's life is going in.
Yep.
You don't even want to see this happen to your worst enemy. And you know they deserve something terrible. I'm telling y'all.
Yeah.
You know they deserve something terrible. And you don't want to see it. We want to just, we want them to hurt. We just want them to get back what they gave to us. Just so we can say, yeah, you see how I feel now, don't you?
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, we want to see that. We want them to feel like that. That's not what they're going to get back. See, again, like I said, we get out here. What's up, Lika? A1 Love. Joshua. It's time in the house. We get to a place where we're mad and we want to see the narc get it back. We want to see them get back what they gave us, what they did to us. We want to see them in that same pain and we want to see them go through that because they laughing at us. We can see them laughing like what we going through is like, it ain't nothing. Oh man, whatever. I'm running all over you. So yeah, we want to see them get that. But what y'all not ready for, what you're not ready for is what they really going through.
Yeah.
Remember, a narc is always hiding. They're always hiding what their real life is like. They're always hiding it. Don't think because you're gone, they don't care if you see how they really live or not, how pitiful their life is. What's up, Maddie? Hey, Shamilia. Don't think for 1 second that, they're still not hiding it from you. They've been hiding it the whole time.
For sure.
Yeah, everything in their life is about hiding something. It's about giving you the impression that they're Superman or Superwoman and nothing bad ever happens to them. Everything just good happens to them.
Yeah.
That's what they want us to believe. But I'm telling you, everything that the narcissist thought about doing to you, everything they attempted to do to you, everything that they tried that failed, everything that they tried that failed, even the stuff that failed to happen to you, the narc is getting all of that back.
Yeah.
Everything that they thought about doing to you. What's up, country girl with grit? Hey, Misha T. Guys, I'm telling y'all, man. I'm telling you. I'm watching them. I am watching them. And I see it, man. I see it from so many different examples. How when the narc gets their karma, good God Almighty, boy. Man, y'all, I know you're in pain. I get it. I totally get it. Man, but again, when I have, and I've started seeing examples of what's happening to narcissists out here.
Yes.
People,
Yes.
they are going through absolute hell. Karma, that's right, Lorinda. Karma is the big payback.
Yes.
And when they get it back, and see, the thing is, the reason it's so good that we don't see it, I'm telling you, from somebody that's seeing it. I'm seeing it, man. I'm telling y'all, man. If I could say names to y'all, boy, I would blow you out the water.
Oh boy.
I'm telling you. And I'm saying it's not just 1, 2, 3, or 4 of them. It's so many of them. And I'm saying you see these people, man, losing everything.
Yeah.
And I'm saying some of them with real money. With real money, lose everything. Man. And it's not just you losing your money. You lose. Some of them lose their freedom.
Yes.
How many people we done seen in the comments talk about? Yeah. They done got they done got locked up. Somebody was in here the other night talking about it. The narc locked up again. Oh, they didn't make it through, guys. And we start again. We think that Limlani said we reap what we sow. Man, I'm telling y'all, man. That's right. Stephanie said, "Yep, they crumble right before your eyes." Man. Ladies and gentlemen, yes, they do.
Yeah.
Yes, they do. They going through it. There we go. Look at her, Miss Breezy in the house.
Hey, what's up?
Hey.
What's up, sis? What's up?
You sounding low over there. What you doing?
Am I sounding not good?
There you go.
Yeah.
There you go. Okay,
Just
we hear
setting
you
up.
now.
I had an issue, but it's okay. It's okay. We're here.
We are in here. We are live, man. Hey, look, Leisha, we were talking about how narcs are literally, man, they falling from the sky. They are falling from the sky. When the narcissist, when you see them get built up and they look like they doing so incredible, and everything around them just seems like it just can't go wrong. Nothing can go wrong for them.
Yeah.
That's when you better watch out.
Oh yeah, for sure. I mean, it's raining narcs out here, guys.
Yes.
Man, it is. It literally is, y'all. These people are, I personally promise you, you don't want to see what they're going through. You really don't. Because at the same time, we really think that, we really feel like, a narcissist, well, I want them to feel like I want them to get what they gave me.
Right?
See, and that is the reason why. That's the reason why right there that we not in charge of passing out punishment.
Yeah.
Because, we don't know the perfect punishment for the narc, first of all.
Right.
We only know what they did to us.
Exactly.
So we assume that if I do the same thing to them, which it does hurt them, for you to do the same thing, yes, it does. But it doesn't do to them what karma. Man, when karma go over to that narc and start tapping, hey, tapping him on the shoulder, hey, come here. Man. Oh my gosh, man. Like I said, man. Every day, y'all. It's hard to. Sometimes it's hard for me to really just get it out the way it comes to me, because I never want to just reveal the sources, because it doesn't do me any. It doesn't bring value to me to see other people really take the fall
Right.
they're taking.
Yeah.
And when you get privy, when you have the privilege of getting some news even before some of the narcs get it, you know what I'm saying? It's like wow, when that person has to read that letter, when that person gets that notification from their job, when that person finds out that they just lost their contract that's worth millions. Good God, do you know what it would feel like? Somebody tell you you ain't no longer on this contract, and that contract was putting 7 figures in your account. Y'all ain't ready for that, man.
Yeah.
You talking about a total collapse. You talking about somebody that's gonna need to do more than lay on somebody's couch and talk about it.
Yeah.
Oh yes.
Yeah.
Oh yes.
Honestly, guys, the payback that's coming for the narcissist is beyond our comprehension. We only have a small portion of small insight into the evil that we have seen face to face, but we don't know all the crimes that they've committed spiritually, naturally, all the hidden agendas, all the deviancy, all the wickedness, all the iniquity, everything. Listen, I believe that even the narcissist is being judged on their intents.
Yes.
Like their intent. Like it's not, even if it hasn't manifested yet. The Bible talks about people who sit in their bed daily thinking of evil to execute upon people. And I believe, just like Hario said, that all that wickedness is somehow they get that 1,000-fold for eternity if they do not repent. And we know the chances of that are like next to nothing. Right? So it's like when we sit here and we try to take things into our own hands, we're working against the justice of God. He's saying, listen, who wants to do the execution? Who wants to do that? I don't know if we want to go through that and see that. But God is saying, I'm the judge. I'm going to make sure they repay. I'm going to make sure you don't even have to have, see it with your own eyes. Because the thing about it is, as much as we're angry and as much as we're like, oh, I want to see them suffer, do we really? Do we have the heart to be able to watch somebody suffer the way that they deserve to suffer? So I think God spares us and says, let me handle it. It's like a father to a child. Listen, I'm going to handle that. Go in the other room. I don't want you to see this.
Hey, Leisha, that's exactly what I'm talking about. Do you think you have the stomach, the heart to watch somebody truly get destroyed? See, we want to see something happen to them. Yeah. But it's just like, giving your child a spanking. You okay, all right, now you done got that spanking. All right. And you looking at them like, okay, you learned your lesson now. See, when God get on you, nah, you ain't just, that spanking is just the beginning. That's just like an appetizer.
Right?
Yeah, you gonna get it. When God unleashes the karma on you, like Alicia just said, see, that's another thing. We think that the narc is just gonna get what they did to us.
That's right.
We keep thinking on one track. We got a one-track mind. Just what they did to me was so bad. What they did to you ain't nothing in comparison to what they've done to everybody. It is a grain of salt in comparison to what they're doing to everybody around them.
Yeah.
In every relationship they've ever been in. We're not here talking about good people. We're talking about the devil. You listen. That narc is getting it so bad. They're getting it so bad, man. I just wish I had the words to really get this off my chest to you. I really wish I had the words that could show you. Cause see this, and you know, I realize I'm at a place now where I'm able to see things are being brought to me like this because it's like you gotta be careful. You gotta be careful what you wishing. Because again, we have empathetic spirits. So we not even built like that to want to see somebody suffer. We're not. We're not even built like that to want to see somebody. I'm talking about their life destroyed. I ain't talking about if they get cheated on. That ain't gonna destroy their life.
No.
No. See, when they gotta go see that doctor and that doctor hand them that bad news.
Yes.
Yeah, and change your life date.
Yes.
On you.
Yep.
Yes.
And then you sitting there like, whoa, what? Wow. And when you look at a person differently when you know they're not going to be here in 6 months.
Yes.
Yeah. See, you was looking at them like, oh wow, you did me dirty. So yeah, you're gonna get that back. But you thinking, I wasn't trying to take you out of here. But you don't know what they've done. You don't know how much dirt, how cruddy how treacherous they are.
Yeah.
They done did things that's gonna cost them their life.
Yeah.
And ain't nothing you can do to stop what's coming to that narc.
Yeah. Can I add something?
Go ahead.
I want to say that we are too busy, wanting to see them lose materialistic things, but y'all don't understand. Narcs don't care about that. They care about the physical. And that's why they work on that. Let something happen to their face. Let them lose a tooth. Anything that's going to stop them from securing their next supply, that's what they care about. They don't care about losing a car. And even if you do slash their tires, destroy their car, they don't see that as a loss because you done it. It's not something that they lost on their own. That was a loss because you did it. So it's nothing to be ashamed of. And I'm going to say something that, you guys probably have noticed. If you notice, a lot of homeless people are narcs, and they are so toxic, and their ego still allow them to feel like they're somebody even in their current state. Because I had a homeless person ask me for money for a burger. So I didn't have cash. I don't carry cash. I gave him $1. He said, ooh, $1. Now I could buy me a burger. I said, isn't that what you wanted? Instead of saying thank you, it's like, ooh, like I was supposed to give him more.
You should say, give me that $1 back, man.
I ain't want it.
Listen, I remember this. I remember one time I was at work and I was in a KFC, and this guy, he was walking around asking people for money. He ain't had no cares about it. And everybody could kind of tell, like, dude, you're not homeless. But you ran here, you just want somebody to do something for you. And he really just wanted some money. So one guy tells him, no, I seen him. He went to the lady that was in front of me and asked her, could I have some change, or can you give me some money so I can buy myself something to eat? And she was like, okay, as soon as I get change, because she was, I guess, a little intimidated, and then he came to me, and I just looked at him. I was like, dude, listen, man, I ain't about to hand you no money, and I ain't gonna give you no change when I get some change. I ain't about to do none of that. If you want to keep running that game in here and they keep going for it, then go ahead and keep winning your game. But hey, y'all, this dude is a fraud. And he just looked at me and just walked to the person right behind me and asked the person, like, I ain't say nothing. They be on something different, y'all. They be on something different. Yeah. Teddy Bear. Thanks to the super chat, Teddy Bear. Teddy Bear said, I want to thank you and God. I would not have made it without you and the other coaches. Come on. You gonna make it? Teddy Bear, we got you. Latu Harona. What is that last word right there? Zayt.
Oh, there it is.
Okay. Said, I earnestly and honestly pray God help me forgive all the evil hauled at me. I, however, secretly wish no good on them, but I know better to forgive. And I'm telling you, that is the reason. Guys, listen, when you wish bad on them, I'm telling you, it's happening to you. It's anything, whatever you wishing on that narc, I promise you, it's just like going into the mirror and wishing it right on the person in the mirror. Guys, just listen. The reason the narc will always fall. Listen, and I'm saying not even if you're not even into believing in God. The reason a narcissist will always fall, and I don't know why you wouldn't be into God. The reason a narcissist will always fall is because one of the laws of the universe is what you put out, you must receive.
Yeah.
The narcissist has done so much treachery. They are so deceptive and trifling. They cannot bring good on themselves. You can't see when you notice that they can't do right by you, that's who they are. Them not having the ability to do right by you is a direct reflection of how their life is. It is a direct reflection of how they only receive bad, low energy, of low vibration, because a narcissist is never going to wish good on you. They're trying to destroy you, which means they're inevitably destroying themselves.
Yeah.
They're destroying themselves. They hate you.
Mm-hmm.
You ain't doing nothing but everything they want. You doing things to try to help them, but they hate you, because the reality is they hate themselves.
Yeah.
Guys, you can try to stay in the way. You can try to keep on going if you want, but it ain't going to help you. It ain't going to help them.
Right.
Go ahead, Alicia. Go ahead. Say what you want to say.
No, I just want to add to that, though, and this is a hard pill to swallow. But the mere fact that we as victims, former victims, survivors, even went through this process for so long, it also reflects a self-hatred that we had for ourselves. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Okay? Because the fact of the matter is, if we take the ego out of the way and the pride out of the way, we would be able to see, how did I endure this for so long? Why did I accept this? Why did I invite it? Why did I go back to it countless times? Why did I want to fix it? It's more a conversation about what's happening in you, what you've allowed in your life, how you have not, esteemed yourself, valued yourself, and thinking that somehow by fixing the narcissist, helping the narcissist, trying to make the narcissist understand, will somehow in turn help you become whatever you're trying to be. Instead of just leaving it alone. Instead of saying this has nothing to do with me. Instead of saying that I'm on my path and this cannot join with me and can't follow me on this path. And so I think that's, like, for me, the next level of the journey of breaking cycles, something that we've been talking about on my channel, is understanding how much power we have over the narcissist. Yeah.
Ooh, go ahead, China.
And you know what? The reason why they can never change is because in order to change, you have to give up the things that you do. And they don't want to give that up. Even like the Bible says, if you have an affair, in order to repent, you have to give up that affair. You have to give up that affair partner and return back to, God. And they not willing to do none of that. And so that's why they can't change, and they continue on that path and continue destroying themselves. They're not capable. They are capable of change. They just like where they are and who they are.
Say that. They in the pig pen and it's filthy and funky and nasty, and they love it.
Love it.
They
Stinky
love
slave.
it. Got look, got they spoon out. They eating all of that, man. Man, listen, y'all. I know how that feels. I know how it feels to be in a place where, you know, you just when you feel defeated and you feel like man, I can't believe this. I can't believe what I've gone through. I can't believe that this person is really trying me like this, like they're really doing what they're doing. And they are doing what they are doing. And they're doing it boldly.
Yes.
They're doing it boldly. And listen, they're looking for others with a familiar spirit. Do you hear me? They want to be around people that are just as trifling and more trifling than them. That's who they desire to be around. When you find a narcissist, I'm telling you, you better watch everybody they introduce you to.
Yeah.
Because they just got demons around them. See, we look at them like they just regular people. No. See, we've been taught about demons. We just haven't been taught what they look like. These come with different demons. They tied up into everything foul, everything underground, everything bad, everything wrong. They love it. They love it. Man, we was talking about this on Wednesday night. Well, we was talking about something on Wednesday night. Lisa came in the chat for a minute. We were talking about how dating. We was talking about dating and how even empaths, like sometimes a good person ain't our type. And the thing I realized was how when you are not ready to really start going back out here and dating, when you really aren't at that place yet, you still have that narc residue on you. And you're looking for something, you don't even know it, but you're going to, you wonder, how do I keep meeting these narcs? Because that narc has a familiar spirit.
Yeah.
And you don't even see it.
Yeah.
And you don't, and when somebody disrespecting you, you don't even feel it the first few times they disrespect you because it's a familiar spirit. So that person, it seems like they acting normal to you.
Well, this is the thing, and you've been groomed for that, right? So they know that their targets are those who've already accepted some form of rejection, abandonment, abuse of some sort. So now when they see a whole person, if they get any attention from that person, that becomes like a heck of a challenge, right? A heck of a game for them to play. And then if you are somebody who's been groomed, that familiar spirit, you find comfort in the thing that harms you. You find comfort in the thing that, tears you down, because it's exactly what you become comfortable with. It's become your resting place. You know what to expect next. And then that's the whole trauma bond, right? It's like, I know this is bad for me, but it feels so good and I know exactly what to expect. But yet you're in denial of it. It's like you're in this war. You're entangled. That familiar spirit is set upon entangling you spiritually too. So it's just not a physical thing. It's to bring so much confusion to the point where you're looking to the narcissist for the light.
And you know what? I can honestly say that if you keep the bed out of the situation and analyze it, you come out on top. Because if you lay down with this person, that's where the emotions come in, and that's where I've been able to just kick them to the curb right away, because I don't sleep with these people. And just yesterday, I just had this guy I was talking to. He tried to get me attached to his children, so that way I'll hold on to him. So I could be attached to his children. And so when he came out of his body, I kicked him and his kids out my house, like, bye. And so he left some things here, and he was like, he texted me this morning, there's some things I got to come get. I said, yeah, they'll be on the back patio. And then I blocked him. He never showed up.
How you going to come to somebody's house and this is new and
Right.
I'm leaving stuff?
Well, that's what they do. They leave it, so there's always a reason to come back.
Yeah.
Reason to get back over there is just reason.
Yep.
Oh, I know you might not be feeling me, but I done left this stuff over your house now, so you got to see me again.
And it's probably it's probably another supply stuff.
Nope, it's the kid stuff.
Wow, man.
It's the kid stuff, so I can keep thinking about the kids.
Well, you know what? You're in a good place because the average person, again, you know, they usually somebody would have said, you would think it's easy for somebody to think, okay, well, yeah, I'm gonna take my kids over there. You're gonna fall in love with these little monsters I got right here. And yeah, that's gonna be my way in. So you don't see who he really is.
Yeah.
You know, and fortunately, you know, you're like, hey, bro. I'm noticing everything.
Mm-hmm.
You get to that place where you notice everything. That's when you can date like that. You know what I'm saying? It's like, okay, all right, no problem. And it makes you feel like, wow, I'm really looking out for me now.
Yeah.
I'm not just dating people and, you know, letting this thing just keep stringing along and it really ain't going nowhere. And, you know, no, it's okay. I gave you a shot. I've seen enough.
See, and I had spent a lot of time with him and his kids going to the park and stuff. That was their first time ever coming to my house. And because I felt comfortable, but I still watched them. I said, I watch everything. I'm like, there's no way, no how. And he couldn't get a read on me for nothing because I don't open up and let nobody know anything. But I was able to get a read on him, and he couldn't hold on, and he just got out his body. Oh, you were texting somebody, accused me of something I didn't do. And we're not even in a relationship.
Oh, no.
But
red flag, baby girl.
I'm like, yeah,
like,
you gotta go.
You actually talking about who I'm texting?
Yeah.
Crazy.
Yeah.
Thank you. Y'all can go now. What y'all about to do?
Right, exactly.
I got something to do. What y'all about to do? Yeah, because what we not gonna do? No. What we not gonna do? Okay, we ain't about to sit here and act like this gonna turn into something because you think I gotta hide something from you. Why?
Right.
Why do I gotta hide something from you? Who are you to me that I gotta lie to you?
Right.
Thank you. It was nice meeting you. Appreciate you. Ooh. Narcopathy. Thanks for that super chat. Says when someone do wrong to an empath, God gets angry. God is angry. I told y'all, man, y'all need to start watching out. Honestly, man, we all need warning label. I'm telling you, when I'm about to get some t-shirts out. Be a warning label. It's going to be a warning label on that t-shirt.
Yeah.
So they can't say they did not know.
Neon lights.
I'm telling you.
On the t-shirt.
Warning label. You doing what you think you about to do to me is going to cause your entire life to completely fall apart terribly. Don't just leave me. Just leave me be. Go ahead on your way. But a narc ain't gonna do that. They can't do that. They just, that just ain't in them. They love to be able to prove that, oh no, I went in there, I did you wrong, and what? Yeah, ain't nothing.
Right.
Aquarian. Thanks for the super chat, Aquarian. Aquarian said, hey, remember, we need to talk about the dark empath. Oh, you know what, Aquarian? I'm still, ladies, y'all gonna have to update me because I'm not understanding what a dark empath. What does that mean? Like you either a narc or you an empath. What is this, like an angel this ghetto, or he kind of like he sell drugs, but he an empath, like Robin Hood or something.
Yeah, I need a definition of that.
Well,
They are considered the most.
Go ahead, Alicia.
They're
No, go ahead.
more dangerous than a narcissist. The narc isn't the only danger, sadly. A dark empath. What's a dark empath? Come on, y'all. Let's get the definition on the dark empath. Ken said, I want to become a dark empath. Whoa.
You know what? Like, the thing about it is, and I'm going to just boldly say this without having I'm going to tell you straight, I've never heard that. So someone educate me. But, I mean, the Bible says, what fellowship does darkness have with light? Okay. So, or what fellowship does light have with darkness? So to say a dark empath is an oxymoron. It doesn't, it can't coexist. So either it's dark and it's disguising itself as an empath, or it's an empath who's become very broken and needs healing to the point where they've become they're so bitter and so hurt that they now have exalted themselves above everybody else. That's the only way I can comprehend that.
Okay, she's saying Aquarian saying dark empaths have a high ability to cognitively empathize for their own personal gain. So high ability to cognitively empathize.
So that's manipulation, my sister.
That's exactly what I'm thinking about. That's exactly what I'm thinking. Like, well, I'm thinking you're crossing two things that are opposite, that oppose each other. You cognitively empathize, but you're doing it for your own gain. You empathize for this person for your own gain.
Yeah.
So that's telling you that empathy. No, that's a narc. That's a narc saying, I'm gaining from you. I'm using you for my personal gain. You, a part of you, or something that you are doing is helping me out. Yeah, you looking like you being the happy housewife here. Yeah, it makes me look good when I just want to use the fact that I'm with this happy housewife, so people have this impression that I treat you good, and that's what makes you a happy housewife. But the fact of the matter is, I'm not that.
I'm sorry, go ahead, China.
I've been told, I know someone who I had spoken with called herself a dark empath, and what she considers that to be is somebody who can go toe to toe with the narc. Somebody who don't have to block them, can just go toe to toe with them, tit for tat. That's what they consider that.
But to go toe to toe mean I'm on the same level. When I drop down to the narc's level, it means that I'm doing the same thing. Guys, listen. We so busy trying to out narc the narc. You're trying to out devil the devil.
Yes.
The only way you're gonna beat the devil is be the devil. There is no light side to that. And that's really just another version of what we were talking about earlier, meaning you want them to feel what you feel. The narc cheated on you. You cheat on the narc. You think that destroyed them?
That destroys you.
That destroys you. That took you from who you were, your reputation, your mindset. It took it and put it right over there where the narc is. So now, to people who don't know y'all both look the same. Oh, they just in a relationship, both of them cheating on each other. Because they don't know the full story.
Yeah.
They don't know everything that is included with that. So now they're just looking at you like y'all both the same. And And if they listen to the narc, you're gonna look worse than the narc.
Yeah.
Nah, man.
Oh, nah. Like, Hario, I agree with what you're saying 100%. I mean, this is a total setup. And this is why, and I can only speak for myself, the God component is so necessary. Because if you don't know God's word, then you will take anything, any concept, any methodology, any label, anything that's out there, especially on the internet, that makes sense. You will make up your own theologies, your own ideologies, your own methodologies, until you are now really a narc. Because what you're saying is you've got more control than God. You know better than God.
Man.
Okay? And that, to me, that would be the dark empath. The person who thinks they're so slighted to the point where now they get to call the shots. Well, I'm here tonight. I feel the righteous indignation of the Holy Spirit tonight to tell you, you ain't got a right. You got a right to subject yourself to the things of God, to submit to God in prayer. Because I'm telling you, I feel the fire of God right now. Sorry, guys. Actually, I'm not apologizing. I'm burning up right now because there's some people I feel it even. And this is not to turn anybody off, but God calls us into repentance. You are not God and you are not better. You are not better.
Come on.
We are all sinners. We've all fallen short of the right of God. There's nothing righteous in this earth except for God. And if you're not on God's side, you are wicked. You're unrighteous.
That's it.
And God doesn't know you. So no playing both sides of the fence. No playing, oh, I believe this. I believe that. I believe everything that, is politically correct. And I believe it to make this person happy and Alicia Breeze happy. And her. No, this is what's getting people messed up. And when you talk about familiar spirits, that's exactly the door that will be open for familiar spirits to stay locked into your life well and after you break up with a narcissist. Well and after. You've got to sit there and say, if the only time you should be confronting, if ever, the narcissist is with the power of the Holy Spirit.
That's it.
Elijah did it with Jezebel. Nobody talks about that. Jezebel got killed.
Come on.
Jezebel didn't live forever.
Jezebel.
Okay? Jezebel was like, we talk about these things, but we don't understand the word of God.
Yeah.
All of these people, God, the Bible says it like this. Jezebel, God said it out of his mouth. I gave Jezebel a chance. Did you know that God has given the narcissist a chance?
Yes.
He loves the narcissist. The narcissist is made in the likeness and image of God.
Yes.
The issue with the narcissist is the narcissist decided, like China was saying, no matter what they've been given, has decided to do wickedness. And that's why God is like sitting there waiting. He's such a merciful God. We're not as merciful as God. We want to lock them up and throw away the key right away. But God is so merciful. It's like, I'm going to give you time to get it together. I'm going to give the narc time to get it together. I'm going to give the empath time to get it together. And so our greatest weapon is to stay. We're talking about going higher. We don't want to go higher in ourselves. We want to go higher in God. Let the narcissist realize that fall is an eternal fall. It's not falling and landing on their feet.
Come on.
It says 5 times before the fall. That fall is for eternity. Can you imagine jumping off the building and never getting to the end where you're begging for death to come? And you're falling and you're falling. There's no falling and getting up.
Preach
you're
on that.
falling and you're not getting up.
Preach on that.
Wow.
Yeah.
Stick it, Lisa. Stick it in them, Lisa. Stick it in them.
You don't want to say. This is the thing. We're living in a fallen world. You're seeing things get wickeder and wickeder, and only because people want more wickedness.
Come on.
They want it.
Come on.
They want to change, cut up their bodies. They want to abuse people. They want to have sex with children. They want to do it. They want bestiality. They want to murder. This is why Christ came. So the more that we sit there and say, you know what? I am a fallen human being and I need the power of God. That is the only thing that's going to deal with this, not on a minuscule level, but on a macro level. When people say, you know what? I want to do evil, but I'm going to put my evil ways into subjection and choose God. I want to kill the narc. I want to lock them up. I want to see them decay, rot in hell, but God.
Come on.
People got to understand sometimes that God have that window of opportunity open before he turn you over to your desires. I mean, he has to walk away at some point, because there's no, just like we tried to change them, God cannot change their mind. They never line up what they wanted to do. So just like when David slept with Sheba and sent her husband off to be killed, he had to make lie after lie after lie to cover up the lies until it eventually exposed them. God let people self-destruct because they are hell-bent on their desires.
Yes.
And he have to turn them over to it because that's what their heart is filled with. Ain't no room for him there.
That's right.
Ooh. Boy.
They haven't loved. The first commandment says, love God with all thy heart, all thy mind, and all thy soul. And then the second commandment is love your neighbor as yourself.
Yes.
If you don't have the first, how the heck can you do the second? If you only have pure wickedness, you love everything else. You love your money. You love people. You have so much false systems of worship. How the heck can you reap what you sow? You won't even know how to sow love. You won't know how to sow peace. You don't know how to sow anything. And then you expect the world don't owe us nothing.
Nothing.
The world can't bless us. You're looking for people. We're looking. This is how this person treated me. How are you treating people? How you treat your enemy is going to dictate where God takes you spiritually.
Yeah.
Let me say that again. How you treat your enemy will determine how God deals with you, treats you spiritually.
Facts.
That's next level. That's transcending through the logic of this world.
Facts.
And this is where God's trying to take us. This is why you can't do that on your own. You can't do that. You might have been alive 30 years, 35 years, 50 years, 65 years. You think your little puff existence is going to break down all of humanity? No, sir. My brother, my sister, not tonight. Blow it up.
At least it got me excited.
Twist that knife in this narc tonight. Please do, ladies. Please don't stop.
Glory to God.
Woo.
I feel fire. See the sweat, guys? I'm sweating up in here.
Goodness, y'all didn't know y'all was gonna get it like this tonight.
No.
I told them at the beginning of the show, the narcs, look here, they come for the beat down, so they love it. Oh my goodness.
Sometimes, y'all, we need it. We need it. We need it.
Yes. Listen, we so busy out here trying to outdevil the devil.
Outdevil the devil.
You gonna outdevil the devil? That's a trick. That's a trick. That's a trick to get you to play the game.
Yeah.
The devil is a master at playing games, and his favorite weapon is the lie. Whoo, that lie is contagious. That thing will pull you into stuff. Somebody lie on your name. Somebody lie on your reputation. Oh, you gonna defend that?
Yep.
You gonna defend that? That's the devil's favorite tool. Just to, let me tell this lie.
Mm-hmm.
We all know it's a lie, but watch it work though. It's gonna work because you got to respond to this, because as an empath, you've been fighting all your life.
Yes, Lord, yes.
Name clean.
Yes.
And the narc is saying, okay, who wants to be clean, do you? Yeah, let me put you down here in this pig pen a little bit. Yeah, get some of this boo-boo on you. You ain't gonna like this on your white suit, is you?
Yeah.
Nah, you don't like that. Guys, ladies and gentlemen, good God, man. These ladies we done unleashed these women in here tonight, and they are on this devil's hind parts for real.
On a real. The time is up, baby.
I love it because guys, this is the main thing that really got us here. Do y'all know that? Y'all understand that this is the main thing that got us here? the fact that narc just kept on walking and we think that they walking in solace somewhere. They just living the life. They having fun. They really winning.
They not.
No, you don't get to enjoy that. You don't get to enjoy sleep. You don't get to enjoy life. You don't get to enjoy a normal, loving relationship. No, not. See, we think that if the one thing that hurts you about the narc being in another relationship is that you look at it from the angle of the new person doesn't know how wicked the narc is. That's not the reason their relationship isn't going to work, guys. The last person that the narc was with before they met you thought the exact same thing about you. They said, well, the only reason it's good is because they haven't seen the real narc, hasn't really come out yet. And they're right. But we have this fear, right? We have this fear that, well, maybe the narc will get it right this time. Yeah. And that, my friends, is where you got it wrong. Every time. If you ever think that the narcissist, if you ever think that a narcissist is going to get it right, if you ever think a narcissist is going to get it right with anybody, right there, that part right there, see, that's where you messed up. That part right there, that's exactly where you messed up, because they aren't ever going to get it right. They're never going to. It's not going to happen. That narc is going to keep getting it wrong. They're going to keep meeting guys. And the thing, I said this before to you, the narc is going to meet a good person again. No, they're not subject to just meeting bad people that's just like them. No.
That's right.
That's not even the punishment. The punishment is the fact that you can put a narc with the best person on the planet and they still gonna mess it up.
Yeah.
It don't matter who you put them with.
Yeah.
Everything in their life is just another punishment.
Yeah.
Get them, China. Jump in there and twist it.
I mean, of course they are going to mess it up because we were good and they messed it up with us. That's proof right there. So, and they don't run off into the sunset. And y'all don't understand when they taking these pictures and on vacations and stuff, that vacation is a distraction for the new chick. So she won't notice them on their phone watching you.
Oh,
you know what I'm saying? It's just a distraction. So she can think that this person is all good. That I just literally sat this here and watched this dude do this in my house on his phone. They're never happy. They don't smile. They smile to you because they want it to look happy. But the whole time they're on their phone watching all these other people, texting other people. The cheating never stops. They don't, just because they get with you or a new supply don't mean they're going to stop talking to everybody in their phone. I literally watched this dude do that.
Come on.
They do that. It doesn't stop because they don't always feel 100% in anything they get in, not from the beginning, not in the middle, and not in the end. I sit and I go through all these situations. I let this stuff play out longer than I need to just to be able to have something to come back and tell you guys how this stuff works. I promise you I do.
Oh my goodness.
I already know I'm walking away.
Trying to look, I know I ain't with you no more, but I'm gonna just let this go. 2 more dates.
Yep.
Just material at this point, because I
literally watched that dude do all of that. He in the bathroom. I gotta smoke a cigarette. I'm gonna go do this. They on their phone watching everybody, texting this person, dating app there, and then come in front of you with a big smile. Yeah, all right.
Mm-hmm. Like you don't know nothing. Like you just silly and don't even have no clue as to who they. Okay.
Right.
Aquarian says there's something called the dark triad. Also, there are different empaths, by the way, from what I've learned. Okay. I get it. I get it. But it's only two teams. I get what you're saying. It's only two teams. Either you working with God or you working with the devil. Ain't no like, quasi, like, I'm quasi good, like I'm kind of good, but it's a dark side. I like to see, we've been taught at the end of the day, guys, remember, we all received bad information. We think that we can't do some things because, okay, we've been taught that all of these things are wicked and this is devilish. Some things are wicked and devilish, yes. You know what I'm saying? Like, when you do certain things to children, that's a devil.
Yeah.
That's a devil. See, you can't say that, well, I like doing those same things with children, but I'm a good person. You can't say that. No, you're the same thing that devil is when you like doing that. When you can't say that, well, I kind of, get a little relief when I see somebody going through something, when and it feels good, when I see my spouse or significant other, when they have an achievement and I can just kind of take the wind out of their sail, and put them down, find a way to put them down when they feel strong and they feel like they're up, like they just got a new promotion or something like that, like, oh, you ain't on fries no more. Oh, okay. Now they let you on the register. Oh, I'm happy, baby. I'm happy for you. They're going to find a way to take. And what I'm saying is, when you are dealing with somebody that, when they're saying I'm a little evil, I'm saying ain't no such thing.
Yeah.
Ain't no such thing. Either it's in you or it's not.
Right.
Either you like seeing people suffer or you don't. You got to pick a side. That's all. That's all I'm saying, Aquarian. Honestly, and the reason that the devil, remember, we're dealing with the devil. Just always look at everything as going back to the devil. The devil wants us to think that, okay, all of us have narcissistic tendencies. If you do a selfie, you take a selfie. What does a selfie got to do with being a devil? Because you took a selfie. Oh, you're vain. That's vain because you're looking at yourself. I can't like how I look. What's vain about that? What's devilish about wanting to look nice?
Right.
Okay, now it's a difference when I'm trying to entice people to do evil to those people. See, that's when there's a problem. Let me take this picture and take it in a way that I'm inviting you to something more than just looking at my image. It's giving you a fantasy. So it's like when we looking at things or when we listen to certain things, we don't hear every little nuance that goes along with that statement. Like, okay, yeah, somebody is vain when you just looking at, you taking selfies all day. Okay, you taking selfies, you like how you look. Now it's one thing if you take it and you just being cute, you just being yourself.
Right.
Totally different thing when you got a certain look on your face, and you sending subliminal messages. Okay, so what's that, right? Describe that. When you are saying, I want you to view me as sexy. I want you to think sex when you see this image. Yeah. When you see this image, I want you to think, when I'm sitting here as a female, I'm sitting here, I got, a Band-Aid on this one and a Band-Aid across this one. And I got a G-string on and I'm sitting here in a picture with my legs open. And yeah, so but notice the sky in the background, right? And look at me, I'm happy, I'm this, I'm that. When you are doing something that with a camera, with your image, that is inviting. Now, don't get me wrong. I know it's perverts out here that all they need to see is your eyebrow. And
exactly.
I get it.
Right.
We ain't talking about them because they just weirdos. You're going to have that. Those are dysfunctional people.
Yeah.
You know, those are dysfunctional people. But I'm saying when you know, because we all know what we're doing. So what we're not going to do is pretend, oh, well, no, I know I was naked, but I wasn't doing it to look, to give the image of sex. You know what you was doing.
Yeah.
We all know what we doing.
Yeah, for sure.
Yes, we do. We know what we doing. If we in the picture and look, I've been in the gym and I want y'all to check all this out. Yeah. Matter of fact, let me wear something a little tighter so y'all can see it all of it. We know what we doing.
Mm-hmm.
We know, guys. And the bottom line is, it is what it is. If that's what you like, that's what you like. You're going to get attention. But because this is the internet, you're going to get some weird attention too.
Yeah.
That's just what it is, y'all. Hey, Lika, thanks for the super chat. South African family, way down the bottom. She way down there. I think in Johannesburg. Man,
yes. Right there. What's up?
She says, my friend is a wreck. His mother plus brother are Freemasons in a cult my friend is not part of. They want to take him out. Wow. They wear invisible cloaks when they assemble. My friends see them in the spirit. They attack him. I took him away. Please advice on this, man. You just said it. You see it. You took him away from it. Man, guys, as y'all can see, this devil is exposing who he is now. He not even hiding it. Now they coming out and letting you know we here to deal with your children. We here to deal with you. They trying to eliminate as many of us as they can, and they are becoming bold and brazen with it. Yeah. When you see it, trust it, believe it. That's what it is. We've been conditioned to let people just assemble and do anything they want to do. And they're having some type of weird seance right in your face, and they're preying on you.
Yes, for sure.
Yes.
Yeah.
And that's all over the world, y'all. That's all over the world. These people get together and they assemble the same way we are assembling right here tonight. They get together, they're assembled in different places tonight.
Yeah.
And they're thinking and discussing tactics on how they're going to destroy more people and not be noticed. That's how this devil works. How can they destroy and not be noticed?
Yeah.
Not be blamed for that. Come on, ladies.
I just wish you guys wouldn't get caught up on labels. People, all these names and all these things are out there. It's just really, they're all the same. You can get caught up on labels if you want to, but people just label stuff just to make stuff seem appealing sometimes. And I wish I would call myself a dark empath or all that goofy stuff. I don't do that.
Don't.
Yeah.
Don't do it.
It's just keep it simple, man. Listen, we try the spirit. If it's not of God, we don't even need to know all the time names and the spirit. It's really like for our own false sense of security, really, to make us feel that if we the more we understand or we create these categories, the safer we are. But our safety is in God. Our safety is in the truth. Right. And really, it's the truth that we're looking for at all times, or else we're living in a state and a world of deception. But we don't have to be a victim to that deception. We really don't. Whether it's from the narcissist, whether it's from the government, whether it's from politics, we really don't. And the Bible says it like this: the earth groans, waiting for the sons of God to arise. I really picture that's where we're at right now. People caught up in cycles like this, caught up in cults, caught up in all this stuff. They don't know how to get out because we said it the other day. Narcissism is everywhere, and there is a remnant. There is a There is a set apart people. And I believe we're here tonight, many of us, who are going to be empowered to help others see this evil. And not the greatest thing you can do. One thing is to identify it, but the best thing is to separate yourself from it.
Facts.
Yeah.
Not even to get entangled, to be like, I'm coming over to figure you out. I need to understand. I need closure. I need to have a conversation. Why don't you get help? No, just get to stepping, like move out, like deuces to the devil, like I say all the time. Like, okay, I'm out.
There it is. Look, my girl Lim Lonnie said, and we are to trust God.
Yeah.
And not lean on our own understanding.
Yes.
See, that's the statement that I see. I wasn't with that before. Before, I wasn't with those type of statements like lean, trust you, don't lean on my own understanding. Come on, what you give me understanding for then? Don't lean on your own understanding. See, now I got a more mature picture of why. And I know what it feels like when that devil lie on your name. Whoa, boy, that's like getting 10 lashes right there. And the devil know it. He know, oh, I'm gonna get you with this one because I'm about to lie, and you gonna break when I tell this lie on you. But you lean not on your own understanding. They want their own. They want their own will. Do what thou wilt. But God's people want to do God's will. Good God. God's people want to do God's will. Stay on that side. As long as we stay on that side, y'all, as long as we stay on that side of things, everything gonna be all right. When we try to, we get tripped out and we want to do it our way, and we think we got a better, more sophisticated answer, and that's where we go wrong. And you gonna get back whatever you put out there. You gonna get back the same way the narc will.
Can I tap in on that real quick? I take lean not on your own understanding as to say God's word never change. If we lean on our own understanding, we manipulate what we believe, and it constantly change because we always try to change it to fit our narrative. And that's why he don't want us to lean on our understanding, because his word never changes.
That's the word. Preach that, China.
Come on. Just came in here and popped us in the head with it. Good gosh. Narcopy said, dark empaths come with a feeling of guilt. And this comes from narcs. When you find yourself and you see the light, narc will label you as dark. There it is. Because a narc and the devil always wants misery loves company, y'all. You got to understand, misery loves company. This devil wants to destroy you. And what's the best way to destroy you and not even have nothing to do with it? Convince you to do it to yourself.
Come on.
When that devil can convince you to start doing things that are self-destructive. Don't you want to pay me back for what I did to you?
That's true.
Right?
He got you. He got you. All he wants you to do is play the game.
For sure.
That's it. Because he knows if I can get you to play the game, I got you.
Yep.
The game is going to play itself out.
Yeah.
Okay. It works on everybody that participates. But see, what you don't see is that when you don't participate, see, y'all don't know how much it hurt that narc to not be heard, to not be seen by you. Y'all don't understand that when you go around, we be wanting so bad. We want them to see us and we want them to have this reaction and all of this and all of that. And we want to see how they really feel about us, right? Excuse me. But when you engage. When you engage with them, you make them feel brand new.
Mm-hmm.
Every time they get to say a word to you, they feel brand new.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Just renew their life. Like you just extended their lease for another 10 years.
Yes.
The moment that they speak and their words fall on deaf ears, they notice it.
Yeah.
They notice you ain't noticed me. You didn't even say nothing to me. You won't take my calls. Like I don't exist. Y'all don't understand what really hurts them. See, this devil is crafty. They know how to get you to engage.
Yeah.
They can get you angry. They can get you to engage.
Exactly.
They can't get you angry, then they got to suffer.
Yeah.
They got to try to figure it out.
Yeah.
They've been calling your phone. They call you from these old fake blank numbers because they confused. They're like, whoa, what you doing? What you doing? I used to have control over your vessel. I was the one calling the shots with your vessel. Yes, you was asking permission from me every day how your day was. Do you feel good today? Hey, Narc, do I feel good today? What kind of day am I having?
Mm-hmm.
That's the kind of control this devil had over us.
Yeah.
You waiting to see, we good? You know, wake up in the morning, baby, we good today? Hey, good morning, baby. You waiting to see how your day is going.
Yeah, you have no control over your time, your space, your day, none of that. This devil is so crafty, so sneaky, wants you to think that you have some control over your life when you absolutely have none whatsoever.
None.
These people are they're, at the end of the day, we have to do so much to just pull away and detoxify ourselves from their lifestyles, their ways of thinking, and get our minds back, get our lives back, get everything back. And it takes time. It takes seasons. It takes like real work to do this. Real work, not
Yes.
the hocus pocus work.
Nah.
Not And sometimes getting more information can bring about more confusion, especially if it's not from the right sources.
Yeah.
True.
Let me say this.
Go ahead.
And then you guys can watch it play out on YouTube now. I'm seeing the best of them go down because they're getting in that pig pen with these people and they're defending themselves and their intentions may be good, but they saying and doing things that's making them look like they're bad people when they probably really are good people. And they provoke you like that until you get out of your body and you look, oh God, what is going on?
Ooh. Listen.
Okay.
I'm gonna tell you. I'm gonna tell you about that right there. Good God. I can't say it on here. I'm gonna tell y'all about that though, because y'all better pray for your enemy. I promise you, when y'all see how this whole thing play out, I promise you, you're gonna wish you prayed for your enemy. Because when you see, like we were talking earlier in the conversation, you only see the small part of it. You don't see the totality of their fall. Their fall is eternal.
Yeah.
Their fall is eternal. How would you feel to just be in a free fall?
That's what I'm saying.
You can't even imagine what it's like to fall into nothingness. Everything in your life, man, y'all ain't ready for that. We tripping about having a heartache while the rest of your life is pretty much together.
Yeah, so true.
Dealing with people that ain't got nothing solid in their life. Do you hear me?
Yeah.
Nothing. They don't have a solid relationship with anyone in their life. Everything is a facade.
Yeah.
Every relationship they have is fake.
Yeah.
Everything that they do is for their personal gain.
Yeah.
And everybody that deals with them treats them accordingly. Guys, I'm telling you, you do not know. You do not know what it's like on their side. And I ain't saying this for you to feel sorry for them. I'm not. I'm saying this to say we are not that wicked. You do not want to see anyone be totally destroyed. That is not in us. It is not in. And the reason that I don't feel sorry for any of them, man, I'm gonna tell you, but when I see them going through what they going through, it makes me feel like, wow, whoa. But then I look at them and say, but you know what? I only know a little bit of what they did. For your luck to be that bad, you did a whole lot more. And they did. And you're not the only person they doing dirty like this. You dealing with somebody that's so trifling and cruddy. They so cruddy. Everything that comes out of them is about using people, abusing people, getting over on people. And they don't care how they look. One thing I'm going to tell y'all about a true narc, I'm telling you, one thing I'm going to tell you about a true narcissist, guys, is you ain't going to never really shame them. You think you can embarrass them, but they ain't ashamed of nothing because they have no integrity.
None.
To be ashamed of in the first place.
None.
So, yeah, you can do this and embarrass them in front of their friends and tell everybody that they lied on you, that they cheated on you, that they stole your money, that they did you dirty. The narcissist is looking at you like, yeah, you just hurt. They're masters. They are masters at manipulating and tearing down anything that you say, that you said about them, that you think about them. They're masters at flipping it around. No matter what lie they told on you, they tell a lie on you, and you come out and tell the truth. You know what they're going to do? They're going to say, oh, you acknowledge me. Okay. Now I got your attention. Okay, so let me tell another lie on you. They're going to go right back to that same story. And they're going to twist it again. So now you got to tell it. You got to come back to that story and address them again.
Yeah.
And keep on addressing them. And what you don't see is they got you, they done pulled you down to their level, because that's all it's about from the beginning. When you stand back and listen, I ain't one to talk, because I remember saying this before. Good God. I said, nah, buddy, I ain't getting in it. Found myself right here in this same seat defending myself, because they're going to come with lies that are so vicious. They're going to come with lies that are so vicious. You're not going to have a choice. You're going to be like, man, I don't want to, but I got to. I got to defend myself against that one, because ain't nobody around me going to respect me if I just let that go.
Yeah.
And the narcissist knows it.
Yeah. But that's the thing. You just said it. The narcissist knows it. If we know that this is the devil and the influence of the devil, then we know that the devil is the accuser of the brethren, the accuser of God's people. And so what that narcissist wants to do, and we have to learn from Jesus Christ, he wants us to defend ourselves. It is in our nature. It's part of our sin nature to defend ourselves. You know why? Because we have every right to be here. And the devil, even in the Garden of Eden, tried to make Eve question her very existence in being there and having access to everything. Every time you feel the need to defend yourself to a narcissist, or anyone for that matter, that's a moment. It feels like you're working against yourself. You feel like you're doing the right thing to defend yourself. But in actuality, Jesus Christ never defended himself. He just spoke facts. When somebody comes up and tries to mess with you, all you need is receipts. All you need is the truth. Like, There's a difference between defending yourself because you're waiting for someone to accept your defense. Think about it in a courtroom. They come with their defense to present it, to judge it, right? But when you speak the way we ought to speak, we speak in authority. We say, Jesus said, "Get thee behind me, Satan." He didn't ask, why did you say that about me? And why are you coming around when I've been fasting for 40 days and 40 nights? Don't you know that I'm God? No, he is God, which means, you are an empath. You are a child of God. You are, a loving human being. You don't have to. And this is where we have to evolve, because if you meet people there's people out here that have boundaries. There's people out here who have never been in toxic relationships. I've met them before. Okay. Their whole demeanor would not even know, a narcissist wouldn't even be able to contend with certain things in an individual. So they find people like us who have a heart, but don't have boundaries.
Right.
There's people who have a heart and have boundaries. God is one of them. Jesus is one of them, right? It's like, at the end of the day, we have to understand that we don't get rid of our love. We don't get rid of our desire for peace. We don't get rid of being, a solution giver, a problem solver, and all that stuff. What we do is say no to the devil. No, you have to repent. No, I'm not bending to your will. You're yielding to mine. Oh, when you're ready to repent, knock on my door. That's what God does. Says, you know what, narcissist? Go have your fun out there. Go talk to the next supply. I don't really care. When you roll up on here, Alicia Breeze, you have to bow to the God that I serve. And if you're not willing to do that, deuces. No defense. Bye. We don't have to talk.
Right.
I only talk God's language, kingdom language. When you start talking a certain way, even with my own children, when they get out of pocket, I'm like, conversation done, click.
That's it.
Even if my own children, I'm not saying narcissist, but anytime I hear something that's not, consistent, right? It's not that I cut you off. I just know in my brain, okay, I'm dealing with something that I'm not dealing with this person right now. This spirit is operating through this person. They're trying to make me defensive. They're trying to make me, feel smaller than I am. It's trying to make me whatever. And it's not about defending yourself. It's about being so disciplined that you discern. I'm not talking to this person right now. I'm talking to the devil.
That's it.
I want to add that we sit there and we try to fight with people who have nothing to lose. We're the only ones that are in the game.
Whoa, hold up, China. You're going to have to reverse that and do that with all over again right there.
Say it again.
I say we're too busy fighting with people who have nothing to lose. We're the only ones with skin in the game. Y'all think they care about their reputation. 9 times out of 10, these people know who they are. So
10 times out of 10, they know.
Yeah.
They know who they are.
They just don't care because they don't like you.
They doing it for the attention that you're giving. Give me some attention. I need your attention. I'm trying to pull you down. Trying to pull you down here. Come on and feel sorry for me and come on down here with me.
Yeah.
That's it. Woo, Lika says he's been in spiritual warfare for a year. Horrible. Yes, indeed. A year is horrible. This cloak thing is new to me. It's on Google. A cloak. I looked it up. It says it's a garment. I don't know what kind of ritual they are into. I don't. Hey, Aquarian, I feel you. You're right. Life is not simple. It's not. And that's for all of us. That's for every last one of us, y'all. Life is not just, just get up every day and figure this out. She said, Aquarian says, what do we do? So what do we consider sociopaths and psychopaths? Aren't they a separate entity?
No.
Do we just put them in the narc category? Yes. If you are doing something, because really what you're just saying, all you're doing is naming the devil's family. That's it. You're not naming angels. You're naming demons.
Yes.
Psychopath, sociopath, narcopath.
And can I just add to these people, we have those labels, and I want us to understand this, because these people, even if they have an appetite, a temptation, a proclivity, a impulse, like, some sort, it still can be subject to what's right. And this is what people don't understand. This is still the work of the flesh. It's like somebody who has a sex addiction. I don't care how addicted you are. In God, that we all have the power. We don't understand the power of the will, meaning this. It's not to say that it won't be hard. It's going to be hard. It's not easy. No, somebody's on the chat right now with addictions. Nobody's saying that you're going to hell because you have an addiction or a temptation, right? What we're saying is when you're in denial of what that temptation is. That's why any first statement an addict will say is, I am an alcoholic. I am a drug addict. There has to be a recognition of the behavior that is not right. It's perverted. It's perverse. And when I say perverted, I'm not just talking about sexual, meaning it's perverted away from the truth. It's distorted. And so the only way that you can be healed and delivered is when there's a diagnosis. So people psychopathic and sociopathic that people labeled, there's a whole system, there's a whole economy, a medical system built around these things. I mean, I'm not trying to get into any type of conspiracy theory, but we have these things and it generates a lot of money, a lot of pharmaceutical monies, a lot of, hospitals, therapists, fueling educational systems, instead of saying, understand, you have chosen to go against the right order. You're going against your divine makeup by submitting to evil. The power of God's will is so important that even China said it before. God is God, yet he doesn't even force you to serve him.
Come on.
He's so powerful, yet he's so merciful. The greatest power that you have is will. That's why feelings ain't facts. That's why I can feel like I want to talk to the narcissist every day. But there's something in me that once it gets into agreement with God that says, no, God has now my yes.
Oh,
I put myself.
You're not walking past that. Say it again.
I put myself under God and I crucify my flesh. That's why every day we must die to self. And so the sociopath has said that's why Paul said, when I do good, evil is present within me. Nobody can tell me they didn't have an evil thought today. You're a liar, the Bible says.
Come on.
You're a liar. We are here tonight.
Right now.
I chose to be. Hario heard me. I was like, yo, I'm on my way. I want to go to my bed, but my will has to get in agreement with God's assignment for my life. And then when I come here, I'm like, thank God I came here, because anything God wants you to do, the flesh is always going to war with it.
It is.
Always.
It is.
So you got to keep fighting until your faith just grows and grows. And you say, I have no more need of that proclivity, that addiction to the narcissist. I thought I needed to talk to them, but wow, I've gone 1 year, no contact. I've gone 1 week, no contact, and I'm still here. This is what's so powerful, because once you can break out of the thing you thought you were bound to, that's where freedom is, y'all. That's where freedom is.
Boy, y'all done lit this joint up tonight up in here.
Everybody, the huddle, y'all.
Good. God Almighty.
We're gonna pray.
Listen here, man. Y'all calling it out, and I see y'all got the whole huddle on fire. Lim Lonnie said, Jesus is the Word of God. Flesh. In the beginning was the Word, and the Word was with God, and the Word was God. For the Holy Spirit, and the Holy Spirit will lead you to all truth. And ladies and gentlemen, that is all we here to do. That is it is a vice of the devil to break these spirits down, to break them demons down. No, this is just psychopathy but this person is this and that person is that, and they all bad and they all demons. They all work in the same category. That's what it is. Either you on this side. See, I think for the most part, I think that we believe that you got to walk that perfect walk to be with God, and you don't. I'll say that again for y'all.
That's right.
We that devil wants us to feel like you got to walk a perfect walk. No, I don't have to walk a perfect walk. All I got to do is want the best. All I got to do is want to be right. All I got to do is be an example of living a fair and decent life. You gonna trip up sometimes? Yeah, we all gonna trip up sometimes. But good people want to live a good life. Okay, yeah, you want to take a drink every now and then, whatever.
Right.
God say nothing about, he's just saying don't drink too much. Don't be one of them people you can't make it home because you can't make it past the liquor store every day. Don't be that person. Don't smoke yourself in your lungs into a cancerous state. Don't be an abuser of yourself. They ain't say you can't go out here and dance if you want to and have a good time, but have a good time and do it in a way where it got some class about it. That's all.
Yeah.
Don't just be out here just everything wrong. That's what I want to be into. I want to do everything I'm old enough to do. And it's some people out here that live like that. Like, okay, just because I'm old enough to do it, I'm gonna go out here and act a fool because nobody tell me what to do. No, man. Life is about us living as clean as we can. And the reason that it's important for us to live as clean as we can is because that's the world you want to leave for your children. That's the world that we want to leave for children, for the next generation. We don't want to leave for the next generation. They got to clean up our mess. No, that they can look at us and be like, man, good God, did you see? What do y'all think 100 years from now they're going to be saying about us? 500 years from now, they're going to be saying about what was going on when we was here. Y'all take a look at what's going on around this world and just imagine what people are going to be saying about us 500 years, 1,000 years from now. Like, man, they was total heathens into all types of, you name it, they did it. It's nothing you can't name that's not going on out here. Bestiality, criminality, criminals on every corner, everywhere you go. Man, we are living in a living example. And I'm saying, either you walk in, so you fighting a good fight, or you love seeing good people get done wrong.
Yeah.
It's only two sides to this.
You know what? I did want to see stuff happen to my ex, but I got to the point, it gets to the point where when you indifferent, you don't even care. And my favorite words is from Tupac when he said that he didn't have love for his daddy because the coward wasn't here. He passed away and he didn't cry because he couldn't feel for a stranger. When someone is a stranger to you, you don't care what happened to them one way or the other. And even if you see it, you wouldn't even care.
There you go. There you go. I see Pure Glam in LLC said, I will say things have gone downhill for the narc since he turned his back on his family and chose to live a different lifestyle. His health, business, etc. has all gone down.
Yeah.
Man, we're going to, guys, again, when you get to a certain place with this, I promise you, man, y'all, it's just going to blow your mind.
Yeah.
You see the level, the things these people have to deal with on a daily, and it ain't coming out of the life you are living. And I know that a lot of us are struggling, especially like with money and stuff. And when you've dealt with a narcissist, that's where they're going to leave you.
Yeah.
They're going to leave you. Hey, China, you crushed me that night. You said, man, look, the reason why it seemed like the narcissist is doing good is because they left your life in shambles.
Yes, they did.
They got you mentally obsessed with them because they done so much crazy stuff to you, and your mind is just looping and looping and looping the same patterns that they done left you with, engraved in your mind of torture, and you can't understand why are you doing this to me? Why I thought we were going to be this, and I thought it was going to be that, and it's none of those, and you still trying to figure it out. Excuse me. But at the end of the day, it's like they did all of this stuff just to tear you down. And they gonna get all of it. They've messed up your bank account, left you looking all crazy and whatnot. Got you fending for yourself like, man, I'm about to be on a Skid Row out here.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's how that was the plan.
Yeah.
That was their plan from the jump. They like, I'm gonna get you set up, and then I'm gonna set you up and snatch the rug right from up under you.
Yeah.
Then you sitting there like, whoa. And then you look at them, they out spending money, they out with somebody else smiling like they happy. And your life is in turmoil.
Yeah.
Yeah, they set it up like that. And that's why you think they doing all right.
Yeah.
But when you get through that storm, and you will,
Amen.
that narc is going to be, whew, when you see what they got to deal with. Yeah, I'm going to keep saying it, y'all. Black Butterfly, thank you for that super chat. Black Butterfly says, I woke up the other morning with 3 long scratches on my arm. This happened before. Now I'm getting private calls that's hanging up. I pray the narc has moved on and not about to hover.
Yeah, right.
Black Butterfly, I hate to be the bearer of bad news, but if anybody in this chat thinks for 1 second that the narc is over you, I'm going to help you real quick. They not over you today. They're not going to be over with you. Well, they're not going to be over you tomorrow, next year, 5 years from now. They're never going to be over you. You know why? Because the narc ain't never going to take any accountability of who they are.
No.
They're never going to clean their spirit. A narcissist, to get over you, they got to come to you and confess to you. Yes, I've been trifling. I was the cruddiest, dirtiest, nastiest, funkiest crud ball you ever met in your life. I was trying to destroy you. I hated you. I wanted you to not be here no more. You ain't never gonna get that from a narcissist. And that's why they ain't never gonna have a clean spirit.
Never.
They ain't never gonna be able to hit the reset button and get to wake up and be happy one day. Never. Because their tongue cannot confess the truth that lies inside of them. That toxic poison pit.
My God.
They cannot do it. That is not who they are. And then not only have they not done that and will not do that for you, but they're not going to do that for anyone in their life. Y'all think they just moved on because they ran to somebody else. Listen, they ran to somebody else in the same way they was laying next to you on the phone, on with somebody else while they was with you. Yeah, they're doing the same thing.
For sure.
With the new person, because they did it with the person before you.
For sure.
They ain't over nobody.
Nope.
They ain't never gonna get over nobody. Now, you do have instances where they see that you see them. And when they know you see them and you see who they truly are, gosh, that narc ain't, they stupid, but they ain't totally crazy. They know. You know I'm cruddy. You know I'm a devil. I know you're not going to mess with me again. So I'm going to just leave it alone, but I'm still checking. I'm still watching you because I ain't never got over you. A narc ain't never getting over you. A narc ain't never going nowhere and loving somebody. You crazy? Are you crazy? You think the narc left you to go be with somebody that loved him like you tried to love him? That's what we be thinking. That's exactly what we be thinking. What you want to say?
I'm going to have to disagree with you on that part of knowing who they are, because this dumb ball know I know who he is, and he still try to hoover. He just can't find me. He can't get to me. Even when he get the message out, I do not respond. They so stupid that they think they smarter than you, and they were this dumb tries to pull it.
Listen, he is obsessed with you. He see, when you cut him off, a lot of people don't understand. When you cut a narc off, you become their obsession.
Yes.
See, we used to, people, we'll cut them off, but then they could reach back out to us and we'll talk back and forth and negotiate and all that stuff and be back and forth. See, you cut them off and then rolled out. That fool is like, whoa.
Mm-hmm.
That thing is, I'm telling you, it's laying in his stomach like a 10-ton pancake. It's just laying there. He cannot digest it, and he is not going to get rest until he finds you. Now, if he found you and had a conversation with you, like y'all could be peaceful again, you wouldn't hear from him no more.
Yeah. He watches all my stories on Facebook. All of them.
Dummy accounts and everything.
Yeah, for sure. For sure. It's like, and he don't watch it from one profile. You get those 2 views from people that you're not friends with.
That's what I'm saying. Them dummy profiles.
Yeah. It could be the new supply watcher too.
Listen, if you think that, and then most of us think that the narc just moved on.
Yeah.
Something out here had them feeling so good. Somebody had them feeling so incredible that they just dropped everything for that person. And what we don't understand is, a narc is stupid. They will run out there and run to people thinking that, oh man, it's the one right here. The narc is with the one, and they run out there thinking, I found the one.
Yep.
That's how stupid a narcissist is, y'all.
Yeah.
Anonymous, thanks for that super chat, Anonymous. Anonymous says, what if you hurt the narc at one point, but changed for the better? And you feel like maybe you were the narc.
Oof.
I redeemed myself and was destroyed. Well, you got to ask yourself, did I do this to the narc intentionally? Did I do something to intentionally hurt them? A narcissist moves with intention. And if you're doing stuff and you meant to hurt the narc, that puts you right in that same category. I mean, it's a devil. A devil is a devil. You know what I'm saying? If you did something and you know how you felt when you were doing it. You know how you felt. You know who you were. If you did it and you was brazen, I did it and I shot the sheriff and the deputy. Yeah. So if that was you, hey, take your stripes. Take your stripes. But if you know that you did, don't get it twisted. We make mistakes.
Yeah.
And when I say we make a mistake, that means you did it, but it was something that you realized was a mistake and you would never do it again. You did?
Mario, can I add to the mere fact that this person is saying, they state, you feel like maybe you were the narc. The narc doesn't look at themselves and say, maybe I'm the narc. They're just the narc. So like the mere fact that you're contemplating, you even put this in the chat, tells me you're not a narc.
Because a narc don't care.
Because a narc ain't even gonna ask, ain't gonna care, not gonna be cognizant on any level. the narc thinks they're right. The narc thinks they're justified. The narc thinks they're a victim. The narc is looking at you like you're the narcissist. And if they're able to, they will project back to you. And if you're not girded in who you are, which a lot of times, that's why sometimes many of us question that, at least for a season, because they've gotten us out of our true identities and trying to draw us into their warped reality. The fact is they're trying to do the switcheroo, right? They're trying to do the switcheroo. So the mere fact, I just want to say to you, rest assured, yes, we make mistakes, like Hario said. Yes, I've done some crazy things too that I was like, damn, girl, you did that. But guess what? You had enough self-examination, yes, over here, self-examination to say, man, I don't want to be like that. I don't know if I should have done that. The narcissists don't reflect. The narcissists reflect on how they could have socked it to you worse than before.
Woo! Come on.
What they should have done. Oh, I should have married them. I should have left them at the side of the road. I should have took out all the money and not left the $2.50.
Should have closed the account. Come on, get them, China. Come on.
I kind of don't have a comment on this one because I'm kind of suspicious of this. So I'm just gonna sit back and yeah.
All right. Okay. We go to the next one. Anonymous says he hurt me so bad, but right before the discard, God told me to pray with him. And I even assisted him to giving his life to Christ. Yet I feel like I got karma now. It's weird. Well, that's a good thing. That's a beautiful thing that you got your karma. See, we all think that when we do something wrong and we get the karma from it, like, man, it's just us. When you get karma from something you did wrong, see, it helps you see. It helps you see that nobody's getting away with anything. None of us. Even when you are sitting there, I'm saying, you're sitting here telling us how you helping somebody go to God. You know, that ain't really a trait or characteristic of a devil. That's not their thing. They might talk that way, but they're going to mislead you. They're not going to guide you to that right door. No. They're going to say, nah, man, God down there in the back where they rolling the dice at. Yeah. Go back there. Come on, tag in, ladies. Tag in. Give him some.
I'm waiting for China. China, you're on to the next one, girl.
No comment.
I said, no, sir. Anonymous, okay. Said, as soon as I called the narc out, he left.
You ain't got no problems then.
There it is.
99 problems and a narc ain't one.
Hey, narc is done. Oh my goodness. My girl China said, stutter stepping. See how they do? Hey, China, I told you this internet is a monster itself. I told you that.
Yeah.
I told you that, buddy. They're gonna come out to play any way they can.
That's all right. Come out to play.
It's like the questions just don't make no sense to me. So I'm gonna sit back here and I'm gonna chillax a little bit.
Nah, I'm with it. Okay, so look, I told everybody over the other day that we're gonna do the narc of the week. Okay, I ain't get too many entries this week, y'all. We didn't get too many entries. You know, I got some good ones.
Okay.
Now, China wanted us to check out this one video. So before we get out of here, we're gonna go and check into. We're gonna check into a couple of these. We're gonna check into a couple of the contestants for the narc of the week, and let me see.
Oh, okay. I have to switch. They say they can't see me, so I have to switch seats, I guess.
But they can't see
They
you.
can't see
Yeah.
you in the dark in there. I guess
You
they
know, I'll be hiding out.
You know.
Let me.
Come on, what is going on here? Okay.
You gotta put a light in front of you.
What in the world?
Is that better?
That's a lot better.
Okay.
Nah. I'm seeing shadows. You gotta work on the light in front of you, boo.
I don't have one right there. It's like in the hall and back there. So I could.
We made it this far.
Yeah, for sure.
Wow. Okay, I'm having some problems with my Instagram. There we go. There we go. Okay. Now I got it. Now we got it.
More light.
So let me go to these messages. I think that.
There you go.
Nice. Pretty girl.
Thank you.
She in there hiding. Hiding and stuff. I had somebody sent me a good one. Is this it?
Oh. Sorry, guys.
Uh-oh. Hold up. All right, now. Woo, boy. All right, I'm going to give y'all one image here because, yes, indeed, the queen. So we got two good contestants this week. One of them is, let me share the screen here. Let me share my screen. Hold up here. Oh, okay. Okay, there we go.
You have us anticipating, Hario.
Right.
There we go. There we go. For the female contestant. Woo!
Woo!
She is now our girl Jada.
Oh Lord.
Yes, indeed. She's going to be releasing her memoir.
Oh boy.
So,
worst thing this woman could have done was created a show for herself. Worst thing. Before she had that red top table, you know, she was big in the streets. Now, I don't know, man. She exposed herself, and that's what a narcissist does. Expose themselves.
come on. I'm thinking, Jada, like, for real, you gonna release your memoir? I mean, if Will wasn't already going through enough, you know what I'm saying? In that situation, I'm thinking like, wow. So the saga continues, and yes, it gets worse and worse. But you know, and then what's she gonna say? I mean, it's got to be a juicy book, though. It got to be because, you know, we talking about Jada.
But here's the thing: how arrogant is that? You were in the media for so long. All your business has been on all over social media. Your entanglements, your husband, the Academy Awards, all this stuff. Nobody trying to find out more about you. Sit down for a while, for a season, for a little bit. Let us recover. What else are you worthy of?
Do it.
You're worthy of blood sacrifice, Jada? Sit down.
She cannot do it. I'm telling you, she can. Jada is just one of those people that, you know, no matter what, she cannot do it. Hold up. Okay, so now I'm going to scoot us over to, let me take her out.
Can you take that chat down? I couldn't see Alicia when you had that video up.
Okay.
Yeah.
You hear my big voice in the back.
I want to show. So for the male narc of the week, we're gonna let everybody else. We're gonna let them vote.
Okay.
Sorry, guys. I wasn't supposed to say anything, was I? Shoot.
Woo. Boy, oh boy. Okay, here we go. Oh, let me mute my mic because it's going to do a echo. if I don't.
Walking around looking sad, looking sad with a lip drop, and I keep asking her, "And what is the matter with you? What's wrong?" And it's always nothing. And it would go on for a day or two till finally, why the don't you? And then this is where I would slap her or something. Then she would change her mood or attitude.
You admit that you have slapped Tina before, but why, Ike?
She would be walking around looking sad. Looking sad with a lip drop, and I keep asking her, "And what is the matter with you? What's wrong?" And it's always nothing. And it would go on for a day or two till finally, why the don't you? And then this is where I would slap her or something.
My God.
I swear to God, he looked like he only completed 4th grade.
Ike said, yeah, it go on for a day. And then when I slap her, man, Ike said that, and he was smiling like, because I beat women now.
Mm-hmm.
That's his everyday. That's his norm.
He's like, hey, look, I got up this morning, made me a cup of coffee. She ain't have all the Cheerios in the bowl like I told her. I had to slap her. Ike was so, you know what? When What's Love Got to Do with it first came out, I remember this. Oh my goodness, what year was that when it came out? Was it in the 80s? That was in the 80s, wasn't it? Wasn't it like 89 or something like that?
Maybe.
Yeah, somewhere in there. I remember being at the movie theater. Oh my goodness, y'all. I was at the movie theater watching this movie, and about halfway through,
93.
I just could not control my laughter. I just busted. I literally was on the floor. I think it was before they got to the fighting part. I think it was when they was in the restaurant and he was trying to make her eat the cake. When they got to that part right there, I just couldn't stop laughing because I no longer could take the character seriously. Because in my mind, I was like, okay, so this is just a comedy. It's no way that nobody is this wicked.
Yeah.
It's no way that Tina Turner, because I didn't have a clue at that point.
You don't know.
I had no idea what a narcissist was. What that somebody could be that crazy. And when you watched old interviews, when Tina was talking about how when they were making the movie, she was like, man, we had to scale it back. We had to scale Ike's part back. She said this dude was so obnoxious, y'all wouldn't believe it. You would not believe it if we could play how he really was. It just turned funny it just turned into a comedy to me. And women was looking at me like, what the hell are you laughing at? Ain't nothing funny about him beating her up. And I was just like, man, this is acting. They not serious. Ain't no way this dude beat her up that much. Every other scene, Ike beating up Tina. And Tina was like, man, it was far worse than that. Woo! Yes. I don't know what y'all say.
Well,
what's your closing words? What's y'all closing remarks for the night, ladies and gentlemen? We getting out of here. We getting long-winded.
I don't know if I can. I don't even know if we can close this conversation. I feel like it really is the overflow because I'm still processing so many things that we touched on. We touched on a lot tonight.
Yeah.
Yes.
And I mean, if any of you are just jumping online now, make sure you like the video, subscribe to the channel, and make sure you catch the replay because you know what? One of the things that stood out to me is the perpetual falling of the narcissist, the never-ending fall. And you know what, guys? The fact that we're here tonight means that we're still standing. Not only are we standing, but we're standing on solid ground, okay? And I'm telling you right now, you might feel at the lowest, low of the low right now, but listen, you are still here and you are loved. You are embraced by everyone here on this channel, Hario, China, myself, the entire huddle. And, if you're feeling like you want to continue to bask in the overflow, if you want to come over and pray, break some cycles tonight, break off some of the trauma, break off some of these soul ties, trauma bonds, and anything else, make sure you subscribe to my channel. Yes, I'm going to put it in the chat right now, and you can head on over to pray, because we say it all the time. This is warfare. We are at war. And the quicker you realize that, the quicker you realize that victory is closer than you even think. Trust me on that. Trust me.
You want to play your video that you talked about earlier?
You can.
You know that video?
That video is wild.
Let me ask you first, because that is one of, boy, that's a long, wild, crazy video right there too.
Yes.
Yeah, I'm gonna let you do the commentary on this one, because buddy, I'm just gonna sit back and boy, oh boy. Okay, can it load up? Come on, load up, champ. What are you doing? What are we doing? They don't want to play? Come on now.
The devil's a liar.
There we go.
Play it. Boop.
Okay, here we go. Here we go. Hold up. Okay, I'm about to, let me load them up here. Like y'all can hear it, but you can't see it, right?
Can't even hear it.
In suspense. Are we close?
We did. Hold up. Let me mute myself, because it'll give you an echo if I don't.
Is this what we still doing?
You guys, this is a video in Baltimore where another guy wants to beat on a female.
So these police officers can't restrain this person?
I can't hear you. I think we can end it there.
Yeah, I think they tased your man a little bit.
Yeah.
Restrain the narcissist.
Huh?
Seemed like they couldn't even restrain the narcissist. You see all them cops there?
Bunch of men.
Bunch of men.
And now all they do is stand there and people record. And it took for somebody to come in and tase this man. That lady had to grab a chair to defend herself. And what you guys didn't see in the end is this older guy who knows better walks up and defends the man, asking him, why did they tase him?
Wow.
Yeah. It was just so weird to me.
Man.
And this is the world we live in. And that was in Baltimore. That just happened.
B-more just went down. I mean, you know, that's society now. You know, everything is about likes and views and, you know, and being barbaric.
Yeah.
You know, because I don't know what he was doing. He just, I mean, you somebody acting crazy like that, and these people are armed. They security, but they got actual guns.
Mm-hmm.
But he could see she doing everything she can to not use the gun.
Mm-hmm.
And we're going into a society, we're moving into a society where everybody gonna have guns. So it's like, okay, because, and I think Think about it. Even though they have a lot of security in there, most of those guys are not used to dealing with the craziness that's coming in every organization nowadays.
Yeah.
Even where I work, I'm like, man, we get crazy people in there sometimes, and they just want to put on a show. And then you got to wait for the police. The police are understaffed, undermanned, and they can't get to every fool on the planet to stop it. So, that stuff just goes on and goes on. And the thing is you got to be careful how you handle him, because even though they security, they're there for prevention. They ain't there to fight this dude and be getting hemmed up and fighting him and this and that. Because now, soon as they put their hands on him, he's suing. He's suing somebody, and that person who they suing, that officer done lost his job for doing what he thinks is morally correct.
Right.
But all of them moving scared because we are in a place where, hey, look, man, I understand that he acting like a fool, but I need this job. If I'm in here, I need this. I need my job tomorrow. It's not just as simple as, I'm gonna just do what I do, and I'm gonna be Superman, and you notice nobody in the crowd, everybody in the crowd just trying to get away because you do not know. Okay, Alicia. Okay. Sorry about that. But the crowd is like, hey, man, we do not know. We don't know.
Yeah.
So they like, man, this dude might got a gun, because the first thing we assume is that somebody acting crazy, they got a gun.
Mm-hmm.
You just don't know. Nowadays, people just want to go home safely, and hopefully I wasn't one of the people that got shot during whatever went on. And whoo, man. Go ahead. What's your thoughts, though?
Well, I'm going to veer off of that video, and I'm just going to say, I want to reassure them that, these people don't walk off and live their best life. I swear I just saw that, and I saw it in that man's face. I mean, we live rent-free in their head from the time they walk out that door until you either let them back in, because it's an obsession. And then especially if you were a good person, they're not just willing to just walk away like that. It's just that they get caught up in the moment, they get impulsive, and they go.
Yeah, Melissa said, but if someone is recording, why worry about getting sued? Man. Hey, Melissa, that sounds right. Like, realistically, they should have been able to walk up to this dude and jack him up and throw him out the door because he was acting out. But the reality is you got lawyers that going, hey, man, I can help you out with that right there. Because they know how to manipulate the system.
Yeah. And lawyers are narcissists. Trust
me. They know how to go turn money out of that. Oh man, they did this. They gonna sue. He's gonna sue them for tasing him.
Yeah.
He gonna still sue him just because he wrong. Guys, listen. This the world we live in. It ain't created to punish bad people. Nah, not the way we think it is.
Yeah.
That dude is still going to sue. He's going to say, that dude is still going to say, did I do all these, they're going to still come back and say, all these security guards, y'all could have did something else.
Yeah.
And that's what it is. He no matter what, these people are wrong, and they wrong in trying to sue somebody.
Yes. Entitlement.
Yes. Dead wrong, and I'm still suing you because I oh well. Hey, listen, y'all. This was incredible tonight. Hey, China. Hey, y'all, listen, Alicia had to jump. She in the overflow tonight. She is over there ready, and she on fire. So y'all want to get prayed up on, man, you better jump in there quick, because I think she put the chat in here, put the link in the chat. My girl China came with the steel fist as usual. Good gosh, man. I enjoyed the show tonight. I just enjoyed hanging out with y'all because y'all was on something tonight.
I noticed. You said, let me sit back and chill.
I'm sitting there like, whoa, go ahead. Tag team in here. Man, y'all did the thing, man, as per the usual. Yes, indeed, man. Hey, look, again, I thank you. I appreciate you, every last one of y'all. And I want to say thank you to our sponsorship in here this evening. Yes, indeed, my Cash App crew. Thank you so much. Holly, thank you for that Cash App. And Connie Barnes, thank you for that Cash App. Man, I appreciate y'all so much. Yes, I do. We do. You dig? So we're going to see y'all on next week. Listen, we're going to have an incredible 4th of July weekend, man. Don't let nobody get you too close to them fireworks. We don't need no craziness because y'all already know it's going to be crazy anyway. All right? So, look, don't eat too many of them hamburgers and don't get too close to the fireworks because y'all know they're going to have their guns out and shooting up in the air with the fireworks and everything. It's the 4th of July, and there's going to be some fools out here, all right?
Yeah.
That's what it is. All right, y'all be safe. We want to see y'all next week in the huddle. Okay, everybody. All right, y'all. We out. Peace and Soul Train. Just like Uncle Knees, right?
See you later.
Oh, thank you.
Yep.
See y'all.